What's up? What's up? What's up? This your boy M. Davis, and hey, this the Ride Not All Day podcast, and of course I'm here with my co-host. Go ahead and introduce yourself, loser.
Buenas tardes, fucking gringos. It's your man Reg, aka DVP. Fuck what y'all listening to right now. This is all alleged. Alright, let's go.
Alright, we finna get right into it. We're gonna call this episode Wins and Losses. The location, Santa Fe Bowling Center. The date, I might be wrong, January 25th? Was it the 25th?
Yeah, the 25th Sunday.
Alright, undisclosed amount of money. We are not gonna talk about how much money was bet or gambled. This was during AVN weekend. For a backstory, what episode was it when you called him out? It was, you know what, we don't need the backstory.
I'm not sure which episode it was. It wasn't even an episode I called him out. It was a FaceTime call I called him out.
Yes.
Actually, I didn't even call him out.
Let's be
He
clear.
wanted his get back.
Let's be clear, Reggie. You flew from DR, relaxed, tropical suns. This man flew from New York City. We're gonna get right
About
into
the same
it.
distance too.
About the same distance. It went down. So,
Sure you wanna do this?
so,
Sure you wanna do this?
so I don't remember what episode. Well, you know what? It was during Thanksgiving. So just rewind to a Thanksgiving episode, and y'all will see where the call out happened. So, first off, let's give the scene to the people, Reggie. It was AVN weekend. Family was in town. Friends were in town. There was drinks flowing. It was empanadas flying. It was Ciroc everywhere. It was beers everywhere. It was breast everywhere at the convention.
Niggas was barbecuing everywhere.
It was a great weekend. It was a great weekend. And then some people didn't come here for the AVN Awards. Some people came here.
Well, you can't say they did, but okay.
Yeah. Respectfully.
Yeah.
They came here to whoop ass. And there was one man that said, ain't no ass whooping happening while I'm around. And his name was Reggie. Take it away.
Pretty much. I got one question before I take over. Did he fly with his bowling balls?
Yes.
Pause.
Yes.
Oh yeah, he came for business, y'all. I'll be honest.
And the man we're talking about, I referred to him last time as CT, but I've gotten permission to say his name. And his name is...
Just now you do.
And his name is Charlie Torres. But I'm going to call him the Puerto Rican Assassin for this episode. I'm going to call him the Puerto Rican Assassin. So we're going to get right to it. After we ate, drank, had fun, hung out at the convention, we got to business. So that night, me, Reggie, Charlie, Zach, just us, we head down to the Santa Fe. Take it away, Reggie.
Okay, we're going to back it up further than that, everybody. You know, when I got to Vegas, stayed at the Paris in the suite overlooking the Eiffel Tower and the Bellagio fountains. And that's about as good as it was from that point. So, by the end of the weekend, I had to check out of my hotel. So, I was homeless at 11:01 a.m. So, M. Davis and Nikki and Zach decided they would come. Well, Nikki and Zach would come pick me up. And I thought something was wrong from the gate because I felt kidnapped. I was given liquor. It was, I don't know, it just seemed like a setup to me, everybody. And we get to their hotel, we kick it, then we get to M. Davis's estate. He has an estate in the mountains. and they fed me. And at this point, I had never seen the bowling ball that I was going to be bowling with, and I had been asking to see the finger pattern, pause, and the bowling ball, pause, that I was going to be using. M. Davis never sent it to me.
I sent it to this guy.
I didn't see it till I got here.
I may have sent it. I may have sent it late, but I sent it. But let's be clear. Everybody had ample time to get a bowling ball, get shoes, get equipment, get oil, get fucking African fucking bowling ball beads, whatever the fuck you needed to bowl. You had ample time to get it, right?
No.
Okay.
For one, I believe you kept sending your credit card up to the bar when I was trying to become one with the bowling gods, and it was distracting me.
Hey,
what did you keep sending up there? Was it your phone or was it the
my phone? But let's rewind.
Why you gonna rewind my shit? All right, go ahead.
We gotta get the bowling aspect of things. So when we get to the bowling alley, it's pretty packed, right? It wasn't too crazy of a crowd in there.
No, it wasn't too crazy of a crowd. Yeah.
So lane wise, how were the lanes?
Oh, the lanes were perfect.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Cause
if Senor Torres didn't complain about it, the lanes were perfect.
Yeah. So this is kind of when I knew it was going to be a good game, is cause both of y'all both said that the lanes were good.
I'm not going to say they was perfect, but him being a bowler and me being a bowler, it was oil, but it wasn't a lot of oil. And you see that first game, we controlled that shit. You know what I'm saying? You hear how through that we controlled that.
So let's get to the first game. Game 1, the illusion.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give it to you, Reggie. Game 1, you was doing your thing, and mind you, I have my own match going on in the lane next door with some amateurs, but we'll talk about that later. It's not about me right now. So game 1, explain what was going on.
Well, game 1, I was distracted because we had in the lane next to us to the left, we had some amateurs, some bums.
That would be me.
Oh, that was y'all. My bad.
Yeah.
And nobody had bowler courtesy. You know what I'm saying? So me and Senor Torres, excuse me, I pronounced it wrong. You got to roll your R's in Spanish, y'all. I don't know, man. If I hadn't bowled, and this is a reason, not an excuse. I'm gonna let y'all know this now. I've been in the Dominican Republic for over 2 years now. And I don't know when it was I bowled against him, but it was a couple years before I left. So I'm going to just roughly say, go ahead.
Let me stop you now. Pete Weber will be disappointed with all these goddamn excuses.
No, he wouldn't. He knows the game.
Pete Weber will be disappointed with you making all these goddamn excuses. And I heard that shot you took at me as an amateur. But I got something for your ass later on in this episode, buddy.
You didn't beat me in no game, so don't even go there with it. But let me go back to that.
Handle your business.
Pete Weber always preached practice and consistency. I live on an island that has one bowling alley, and I stayed 3 hours and 40 minutes. How far are we from Sunday?
You could have got some fucking coconuts and some corn and practiced. Yeah,
about 3-4 hours from. You said I could have got. This motherfucker said I could have got some coconuts and practice my bowling. This is not the Flintstones, bro. I ain't Twinkle Toes Flintstones.
So Reggie doesn't want to say the first game. The first game was close. You had a good streak of strikes. I wasn't paying too much attention, but at one point y'all was head to head. Pause. Y'all was
I think we ended up being 190. I bowled 197. He bowled he was in the 200s, y'all. So regardless of anything, a 198 would have beat me. He was well into the 200s. He went over that threshold and was like, fuck you. A couple more strikes.
I remember I remember at one point Reggie like had back-to-back strikes, and he looked at we and he was like, "I do
I
this
have
shit."
4 strikes.
Oh yeah,
I
okay,
have
okay,
4 strikes.
okay.
I had a
Reggie
turkey.
Reggie had 4 strikes in a row. He looked at we, said, "I do this shit." I said, "Oh shit, Reggie over there getting busy," but I didn't want to distract him too much, so I stayed out the way. But I was peeping, and then I see Charlie Torres over there. We're just gonna say Charlie.
We gonna call him Charlie now.
and he was locked in, like he was zoned. He was in his zone, right? And I was like, "Oh shit, this is gonna be a good little match," because And then I turned my head again, and the fucking score had changed. What happened after the 4 strikes you got? The turkey.
That would have been the 3rd round of drinks. I don't know. I mean, the first game,
3rd round
I
of
bowled my
drinks.
best. I'm not gonna lie. Hold on. The first game, I bowled my best without bowling for over 4 years, and bowled 197. That's more than respectable. That's the shit. You can win shit with a 197. But unfortunately, that 197 was the equivalent of me having a 2-pin score compared to what he bowled at that point in time, which I want to say it was 214. I don't know if you guys took the pictures of,
Yeah, I think we
game.
got some picks.
But yeah, he whipped my ass the first game.
So
But that was the least of my worries. I found that out later on.
so drink wise, let's be clear for all the listeners. Everybody was drinking. Charlie was on his probably 100th drink. So I'm exaggerating. I'm exaggerating, y'all. I'm exaggerating. Between us, he was on his 100th drink. But I just threw that in there because I see Reggie's going with the alcohol, the angle. We not no angles today, buddy.
I just gave you the precursor to me getting Super Bowl now.
And I'm gonna keep it real. I think when Reggie disappeared from the house for like an hour, I think that nigga went and bowled a little bit and then came back like, "Yeah, let's go." I think you left and went bowling, nigga.
Nah, I took a walk and went and talked to the ex's baby daddy, who literally does stay around the corner from your ass.
I think you took a walk to the Santa Fe, nigga, and was over there practicing. But anyway,
walk to the Santa Fe. Hold on. And you don't live in that part of town, but goddamn.
So first game goes to the Puerto Rican assassin. When did you know that she wasn't winning that game?
The 3rd ball. Oh, you talking about that particular game?
Yeah, that game, the first game.
Because I had 3 open frames. When I got the 3rd open frame, I knew I wasn't going to go over 200. I knew I was going to be in the 190s, but I didn't think. Well, I knew that I wasn't going to go in the 200s.
Yeah, you had.
Because as a bowler, you kind of do figure everything out, what you need to do to get X, Y, and Z, and it would have been nothing I could do to even get a 200. So I bowled at 197. I want to say he bowled a 214. It may have been a little bit higher, but I believe it was in that range, the score range. But yeah, he whipped my ass the first game.
So your DR wrist flick wasn't working. All right, got you. All right, game 2.
DR wrist flick. This nigga.
Game 2. Be honest.
Okay, game 1 he beat my ass. Game 2 he kicked my ass.
Game 2. This is when I started paying attention, Reggie, and I'm gonna keep it real. This is when I knew you wasn't gonna beat him. I've watched him bowl a lot. Like I go to their Monday, I want to say Monday and Wednesday league. I think it is. I could be wrong. No, Thursday and Monday league. Shout out to Jen, Don, and Paul on the Thursday league. Shout out to Paul, Zanker, and Teddy on the Monday league. But I watch him bowl a lot, and one thing that I saw you doing that I ain't really seen him ever do is like you was like missing a lot of balls. And mind you, I don't bowl like that, so I don't know what it's called, but like you get this
open frame.
Yeah, where it'd be like a ball on the left and a ball on the right. Pause.
Splits.
Yeah, you was
No, it's
getting
a pin on the left, pin on the right. Those are splits. Yeah.
so you was getting a lot of splits and you was getting a lot of gutter balls. And one thing that I ain't seen him do since I've been watching him ball,
I had one gutter ball. I had one.
nah, you had more than
Look,
one. Oh wait,
I
no, no,
had
no.
one gutter
You know
ball.
what? So a gutter ball doesn't. So a gutter ball is not when you got pins up and you roll and you don't hit none of the pins. It just goes. That ain't a gutter ball either.
No, gutter balls when they go in them channels left and
Okay,
right.
so what is it called when you ball and you miss all the pins?
You shitty as fuck, and it wasn't a gutter ball. As long as you
Okay,
keep that motherfucker on the lane, it wasn't a gutter ball.
so you had some shitty as fuck lanes. All right, so when I saw that, I
Not
said,
lanes. I had shitty as fuck throws.
okay, so you had some shitty throws. So what I was saying was is that I never seen him do that, and I was like, if Reggie keeps doing that, there ain't no way he could beat him. And you kind of kept doing it. And
Yeah, I did. I mean, that's my whole thing. Once I start going left, and that's the figurative, not a literal, but once I start going left, I tend to go with the momentum, bro. And that's literally what happened. I honestly
I peeped.
got my ass whipped.
I
know you
peeped.
was there, motherfucker.
But no, cause what y'all didn't know is I was watching y'all and I was using what y'all was doing for my own game. So that's why I started peeping. Cause what I was saying was is what you were doing, like how you was missing the pins and shit. I was
Yeah,
like,
I was
okay,
leaving pans up.
yeah, I was like, her dad ain't gonna do that. So there's no way Reggie could beat him if he keep doing that. And then I looked at my shit and I go, all I gotta do is hit the pins because they're good for 3 gutter balls. All I gotta do is hit the fucking pins and not get a gutter ball and I'm gonna win every game. So y'all taught me something while y'all was teaching me something while you was getting your ass kicked is what so I wanted to thank you.
I mean, if for nothing, if I could have taught you anything, bro, I'm glad I was able to instill that in you, not to bowl like I was bowling.
And I want to say, and I also want to say that, you know, by the second game, we was probably 4 drinks in, about 4.
At the bowling alley, everybody.
Yeah, at the bowling alley.
Not before. It was pre-game. It was a pre-game.
So what adjustments did you make mid-game to like try to stay in it, or did you know he kicking my ass?
Nah, it was you need to remove your foot from there because it's uncomfortable at this point for me to bowl with your foot there. So yeah, I was getting my ass whipped. I was off my mark, and he'd be the first one to tell you. And bowling is all about putting that ball on the mark consistently. And I missed that second game. I missed that mark about 30-something% of the time. Remember, he was talking about, damn, he keep getting a jersey,
Yeah.
which means I didn't hit the pocket from the right side. I hit the pocket from the head pin going left.
Hey, Reggie was throwing his shit to Jersey. Reggie was tripping, man. I was like, damn.
I'm gonna put it to y'all like this: what happened to him the first go round, and which led to these series of ass whoopings, is what happened to me this go round.
Yeah, but
I was bowling. I was
but
with
you got
Teddy
your ass
Riley on
kicked.
Sundays, but outside of that, yeah, I mean, I can't say no.
And then, but so game 2, the score was it was ugly. It was ugly.
Yeah, it was disrespectful.
So shout out to Maple Lanes Bowling Alley out in Valley Stream, New York, or I feel like it's in that area. Yeah, it's in Valley Stream. You can catch me there when I'm in New York. Come get an autograph, 8x10 DVD. I'm 100% bullshitting. Shout out to my
This nigga
sampler.
said DVD.
Shout out to my sampler plate that I get. Shout out to my, see, they don't got Ciroc there, so I usually order like a Crown and Coke or some shit like that. But yeah, shout out to everybody at that bowling alley because I know y'all gonna be listening. Me and Reggie want to sponsor the next team, so you guys get riding out all day jerseys, all that good shit will sponsor the next team. But we also want y'all to sponsor our episode. So let me know, fellas. Let me know, fellas. And it's a bunch of y'all motherfuckers.
We'd really appreciate that, and I would really rep wherever you work at on the beach out here with aqua blue, teal blue water and make you look good.
So remember, the Monday Crew, if y'all ever want to go out there and get an autograph from the Puerto Rican assassin, Charlie. The Monday Crew is Paul, Zanker, and Teddy. The Thursday Crew is Jen, Dom, and Paul. I've been around all those people. They cool as hell. They all can ball their ass off. Wasn't he talking about?
I'm calling all y'all out.
Hey, don't say that, because they'll come whoop your ass. Or it'll be easier just to come to New York and we ball in New York.
Because I would.
Hey, you heard how I said we?
From where I live.
You heard?
No, because the cheapest flights from where I live, the town I'm in, Puerto Plata, is going into New York or even into Newark. That's across the way. So, I mean, it is what it is. As long as one of y'all pick me up, y'all sponsor my transportation, I'll sponsor my own lodging, and y'all want to feed me, y'all can. But I heard about the sampler plate on Monday. But yeah.
So game 2, Reggie got his ass kicked. And then Charlie does something that I wouldn't have did, because I'm an asshole. And you ain't gonna talk.
Buy me another drink, motherfucker. Because he did buy me another motherfucking drink.
Hold on, but I'm an asshole, and I'm not gonna offer you a game 3 so you can get a win and then you leave with the W.
He didn't offer me a game. Where was I at when this happened? Was I drunk?
He said, "Do you want to play another game?" You said, "Yeah."
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, I mean, because I bowled.
But
so I don't mind bowling again. I wasn't trying to.
So he offered you
trying to beat him. Don't get it twisted.
Exactly.
I was trying to whoop his ass.
He offered you a sympathy.
It wasn't for that purpose.
Man, he offered you a sympathy W, and you still got your ass kicked.
Why? Because I didn't offer him a sympathy W when I whooped his ass twice.
But what I'm saying is he was so in a zone that he was like, I want to whoop his ass again. And mind you, while they were bowling, Pops wasn't talking no shit. He wasn't throwing no shade. None of that. He was in a zone like, Jordan in the finals, or Kobe in the championship game, or M. Davis just every day in life. He was in one of those zones, y'all. So if y'all know about those zones, y'all know. You know what I'm saying?
If you ain't a bowler, you don't know, because when you bowling, well, if you're a bowler, like an actual bowler, no game is fun.
Did you have AVN fatigue?
Nah. When you're a bowler, no game is for fun. I'm gonna just put it to you like that. You can go with your family and everything, and you're gonna cuss your family out. Wait till I bowl, motherfucker, like bowler courtesy type shit. But outside of that, I mean, that third game was because shit. If I can bowl another game, I'm gonna bowl another game because I'm a bowler.
And like I said,
at the end of the day,
one thing about bowling is it is very humbling. Like, no matter how tall you are, how strong you are, how cool you think you look, you gotta like actually have some skill and pay attention to what the fuck you're doing. So
you gotta know exactly what the fuck you doing. You gotta be consistent in doing it.
Yeah, and
I wasn't consistent that second game. I left three frames open in the first game, and the better bowler, the more consistent bowler, was Senor Torres.
You shouldn't.
I can't hate on that. The third game,
I'm gonna keep it
was
real.
Overkill, but I needed that.
You shouldn't have took that mercy game.
You said I shouldn't have took the mercy game.
Because from the outside looking in, that looked like he was trying to make an example out of you. He was like, "Yeah."
I don't look at it like that, because
motherfucker.
I didn't offer him that.
You gonna call me out? You gonna call me out?
Nah, you been there Mondays and Thursdays. You said it's the best of 3.
All right,
you know what I'm saying? That
so
last
speaking of
game,
3,
there's
hold
no
on.
way I can Go ahead.
So speaking of 3, what game, when in game 3 did you mentally check out? Like you was like, yeah, it's a wrap.
In game 2.
Game 2, you mentally checked out?
Once, look, I had too many open frames for one. That's when I got that gutter. Because I threw the ball too far to the outside. He looked like he was going to hang on. That motherfucker had the consistency of wet tissue.
Yeah, that's when Pete Weber would have left and went to the arcade.
Pete Weber would have understood. I'm on the island where it's only one bowling alley, and ain't nobody gonna go to that bit. But guess what?
You know,
I'm gonna be at that motherfucker 2 weekends out of the month.
You know, Charlie has a theme song now that was made because of the ass whooping that he put on you, called Shots and Strikes.
You know, I got the same app and I made a motherfucking song too. I paid $97 for the whole motherfucking year.
Hey,
we good.
Hey, Pete Weber would have came back to my house and ate some jerk chicken and left you at the bowling.
I can't see Pete Weber eating nothing with seasoning, let alone jerk.
Oh shit! This was Puerto Rican fundamentals versus Caribbean relaxation.
I was really relaxing on that motherfucker. I was so relaxed that the ball just went down the lane and did what it wanted to do.
Oh shit!
But the good thing is, he put me on.
All right, we'll get to that in a minute. All right, I'm finna hit you with some rapid fire questions. Just answer yes or no. You ready?
Yeah.
Was it the liquor?
No.
Was it lack of practice?
Yes.
Are you retiring from Thanksgiving callouts?
Hell no.
Do you want a rematch?
I want 2 of them.
Are you joining the Maple Lanes Monday crew?
I will come out to support randomly one time when you out that way.
Weren't y'all talking about like you getting on one of their teams or something, like for one of the travel teams or some shit like that?
Yeah, if they come down here again, like I say, he put me on with the people who runs the pro shop where you get the balls from and they drill the holes, they measure your fingers and shit. So he gave me the names of the people who run the pro shop, and we were just in Santo Domingo last weekend and passed the mall that the bowling alley is in. The only bowling alley in all of Dominican, actually the only bowling alley on the island.
Man, I bet you that bowling alley be looking better than the damn Super Bowl halftime show was. Yeah.
That motherfucker be looking better than half the after parties, motherfucker. Oh God. But yeah, like I'm gonna go down there, I'm gonna get me a ball, I'm gonna get fitted, because when they come, if they do need a fourth, I'm gonna be ready. You know what I'm saying? Just like by the end of this year, or whenever we end up getting together again, to do this, I'm gonna be ready for it. I was unprepared, but my ego was like, motherfucker, you can fly fighter jets right now, nigga.
And ego and an ego-based diet is bad for you. I will say, I felt like I felt like you kinda was underestimating him.
I wasn't. I'm gonna be 100. We had a discussion. The only thing that triggered me, that made me want to do this even more, when we had the discussion on the FaceTime when him and his boy was there.
Yeah.
Was that the same boy when we went to the table to look at that one shit he was talking about?
Went to the table to look at the one shit he was talking about.
The table next to the Brazzers booth.
No.
Okay. All right. You better be glad. All right. But when he mentioned, I bowled 300 games, and that's what was like, fuck this. I'm all in. That's some bowler shit. You know what I'm saying? That's like, you could say something to a game banger that's gonna be like, oh nigga, blah blah, he gonna man up on you type shit.
Yeah.
That's in bowling. You mentioned you bowled a 300 game. I got rings. I got 300 rings. I got my first 300 ring at 17 years old. But it's like I told him, you could be Thanos with them 300 rings. That was then when you got that 300. And that's what got me hung from a tree, swinging like a pendulum.
Not hung from a tree.
Swinging like a motherfucking pendulum.
Not hung from a tree.
I mean, in bowling terms, that motherfucker handed me my ass, took it back, handed it to me again, took it back and handed it to me again. It's like, and was like, you finished yet?
Yeah.
Like at a certain point, what's that? Your name Toby? No, Kunta Kinte.
Yeah.
Toby. Like, he whipped my ass.
You did get your ass kicked.
I don't, nigga, I just said I did. I don't need you to say.
I just got a co-sign that you did, so it's official, you know. Because when you was the one kicking ass, I made sure that you knew you was kicking ass. You know what I'm saying?
I got 4 co-signers in reality. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I got my ass.
So this question, out of all the people you've bowled, where would you rank him as far as skill level?
He would be in the top 20.
Top 20?
Yeah.
Is this counting Pete Weber?
No, you can't count like the motherfuckers that do that shit. Them motherfuckers. Pete Weber would be in a whole nother top 5 type of situation. I'm talking about league bowling wise. He would definitely be in my top 20. Actually, be in my top 15.
Oh, that's what's up.
Because I learned from my aunt, and my aunt was in what they call the TNBA Bowlers, Traveling National Bowlers Association, and she had a 215 average, and for whatever reason, I've never seen her bowl a 215. I've always seen her bowl astronomical shit, but the man is good. The man is good to where he could come back to Vegas and just do the tournaments that they have at the Orleans and the other bowling alleys and leave with fucking money.
Yeah.
Leave with big money. And that's why Vegas is better for that than it is where he is, although he can go to different cities over there, but I think he would make more money over. I mean, he might want to consider that shit because he's already sanctioned. And being a sanctioned bowler is what opens doors for you to make money in bowling. So okay. I think I would have to get in a league in Santo Domingo to actually be sanctioned down here.
All right. So next question:
I'm going to get my ball, nigga.
If you could have did anything differently, game wise, what would you have done?
Stay home.
I like that answer. That's keeping it real. And I want to say to the listeners that, you know, Reggie was definitely a good sport. He wasn't hating. He got his ass kicked. He wasn't making no excuses. This is the game. And bowling is a sport for my listeners that don't know that, because there will be people that'll be like, bowling ain't no fucking sport and da-da-da-da-da. Bowling is a sport, so you have to have a skill set to do that shit. And trust me, my skill set ain't that high. But I do want to say this. The last game that Reggie got annihilated, you only beat me by 1 point, and I'm fucking trash.
But I told you, you only need to beat a motherfucker by 1 point bowling to win.
I'm just saying. So
but I told you it was going downhill from that first game. Like I have no qualms with saying that, but
Zach and y'all got your asses kicked by the assassin, the black assassin, M. Dave. But with
Mrs. Torres, I know he gonna be listening to this shit. I hope this shit isn't fucking 7-1 fucking Dolby surround sound. That's something higher than that. Respect to your game. I will never downplay you again, but you caught me when I was bowling consistently the first time, and then you caught me inconsistently the second time. But when you make it down here to the DR, I'm gonna have a ball. I'm gonna be ready to bowl with y'all, not against y'all, especially if y'all need a man, fourth man. I'm ready to do it. Like I have no animosity against this man. He looked me straight in my face with the accent
and whooped that ass.
Hold on, M. Davis. You know the accent, the New York accent. Like Reggie, you good? Like motherfucker.
I
Well,
will
I
be.
got mad respect for him because he took his time out of his busy league
Yeah.
schedule to come down there and bowl a game.
I mean, he took time from fucking work. I mean, he still came down
Did
to
he?
see. I mean, actually, I don't know what he did. Let me skip that. You know what I'm saying? But he came out to see the grandbaby also. We had a hell of a time. We got the bowl, we got to kick it, we got to drink. So overall, it was a great weekend. Yeah, wins and losses.
Oh, hold on. That picture for the lead up that M. Davis posted was a real ass picture. Don't get it twisted.
Oh yeah, that's a real picture.
That's a real ass picture. Me covering my fucking head like, what the fuck? It is what it is, but my shit was clean shaven by M. Davis's barber.
Oh yeah, shout out to Troy.
Yeah, I didn't know it was gonna be $45 coming.
Welcome to Vegas,
coming
nigga.
from a DR. Look, coming from DR was $500. I mean, 500 pesos, which is how much is 500 pesos? B, like $8. Like
Yeah.
500 pesos a haircut.
Welcome back to America. Ball nigga, head shaped like a bowling ball. But yeah, so shout out to, I want to shout out the bowling crew one more time. Shout out to Paul, Teddy, Zanker, Jen, and happy birthday to Dom. Happy birthday.
Dom.
Probably a good. Yeah, he's probably the youngest out of the crew, so I want to say maybe 49, 50. I could be wrong, but happy birthday to them. Shout out to the Puerto Rican assassin, Charlie.
You keep calling him an assassin. He's the coolest guy on earth.
I'm just saying he assassinated your ass. And it's Black History Month.
Yeah, he kicked my ass. What an assassin does and what he does is two different things. One is aggression. One is aggression and one is a job, nigga.
And I couldn't get him to talk shit to Reggie for nothing. He would not talk any shit.
Because them first two games was on his fucking mind from the last time we bowled. He wasn't gonna go across the line. I would have did it either. I would have been mum's the fucking word. But he came, he saw, he conquered.
Now let's get to the D League, where M. Davis versus Zach and we. Hey, I whooped their ass every game. They underestimated me. I shut up. I watched the angles. I peeped the lanes. I made sure I took my little 2 steps over, and I fucking got the W's. All of the W's. So I want to thank the Santa Fe for having me. And you know, me and Charlie got the dubs, man. So it is what it is. Take us out this bitch, Reggie.
Y'all got a lot coming too, motherfucker.
Winners.
And side note, before I take us out, I didn't see none of that game because I was trying to pick my ass up off the lanes the whole goddamn time. But you listening right now out there, podcast.
Hey.
Buenos tardes, motherfuckers.
And don't let me get to practicing bowling, because I'll be both of y'all motherfuckers. I'm just saying.
You know what? Senor Torres, I hope you listen to this to the end. You heard that shit.